guys, Malkuth 1974 coming back at you with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Today's episode is going to be a little bit special. We're going to be putting my first real Starship into orbit. Now, I know you're looking at this and you're going, wow, that's pretty big to put into orbit. Well, you're right. I can't actually put this into orbit. This is designed to be modular. Now, it's actually in 4 parts, so I'll go over the parts right now. This engine is 1. This other engine's 2. Right here is actually a cargo bay. What this cargo bay will do is it'll be able to put cargo in it, and this is the little cargo tug that will place cargo inside it when it's in space, and then it can park there when there's no cargo, or it can come up here and park into this position up here. So this is another section, this down through here. This is a whole separate section, and then the top housing where we have the cockpit and the living quarters, which I think this one can hold. This vessel will be able to support, I think, 8 Kerbals with this particular housing thing. Go over this a little bit, and I'll show you guys how we're going to put these into space. This is the cockpit, and this is a docking port for any ship to dock to. Put a shuttlecraft or anything can dock with it, and we can transport crew and stuff like that on. This is the parking position for the tug when it's got cargo in there. And there's actually an engine right here. It's from the expanded parts. It's one of these babies. So it's got 2,160 in there. It goes all the way down. Well, actually, this goes to here, and then the engine, the fuel tank goes to here. And off the radials here, I got 2 nuclear engines. Same thing of these 2 things with orange tanks. And obviously, right here, I got we call it the cargo bay, placed in the back like this. The cargo gets placed into here, and what you see here are not struts, they are quantum struts, and these are keyed to an action key. I think it's 10. Yeah, this is just basically the struts for inside the cargo bay. You push the action key, it shuts it off, it allows you to put the cargo inside there, and then you hit the action key, it turns on, and it secures the cargo in place. The actual engines have struts to them too. They got them in pretty key locations to help support the engine to the actual whole frame of this whole body. And of course, it's got its power. It's got a few different power nodes throughout it. If we look at the command tower, you got some antenna, some nice little things here, and then on here I got the laser system. Don't know if I'm going to quite use it yet, but I just wanted to add it to it just to make sure I had, a cool little thing. And then in the center of mass I have my RCS for this. This thing will turn like it won't turn very well with RCS, but it's there just in case we need it. I don't really ever plan on docking this with a space station, just because it's got too many parts and stuff like that. I got some battery storage on here, and that's about it. So this is the Starship. The thing I'm not really happy about is that it's only got 7,597 ms, and it doesn't make quite that much sense to me. I'm not quite sure why it's saying I have that. I mean, I got 2 orange tanks and that. I mean, 1 orange tank in one of these engines usually gives me that much thrust, if not more. So I'm not sure if maybe MechChip is not giving me the correct reading here and messing things up. But we'll find out, I guess, when we get to space. It must be right, because it's I don't know if it's messing. It's just because of the weight of the thing. Oh, the thing weighs complete with together 141.9 tons. And I tried to make it as light, but obviously it's the gas tanks that are making it. These things don't weigh hardly anything. And all I have is this and this. So, but when I take stuff off, the MS goes up. So yeah, so if I add something cargo-y here to this thing, it will actually make it have less MS because it's got more mass. So I don't know if these engines are just crappy for this kind of mass, but luckily this is all modular, so we can change out these engines and do what we have to do to get her moving a little bit better. If I add, oops, we gotta get out of here. If I add two of the smaller nuclear engines, which will take away a lot of thrust, I gain almost 1,000 ms, but I lose a massive amount of thrust. And this thing needs thrust, so we'll see how it goes, I guess. How are we going to put this into orbit? I can't launch this whole thing into orbit, it's just too heavy. So this thing comes apart. That's one part. I'll have to send two of these up. And that's two parts right there. This can be sent up as one. And obviously everything fits together because I've put it together here. So when it gets up to space, I just have to make sure these are rotated correctly. I'll be able to put it all together and we will have a Starship in space. I will have to come up with a system. This one will be easy because the command section is right there. But what I'll have to do is, when I send these parts up, I am going to have to use this as a tug or something, the actual body here as a tug, to lift these up into space. And I'll probably put like a, I don't know, we'll figure it out. First thing first, we need to get this into space. I saved it under two different things. So to send this up into space, all we have to do is go like this. Get rid of all that. And now all I have to do... Oh wait, I got rid of the wrong part. I took the whole thing off. Oh, let's reload that. This is why it's saved, because I'll save the actual ship as something else other than what this is called. So let's try this again. So there it is. Yes, we only want this part. Alright. And then we'll take this off. Just like that. So now we got this part. Now all I need to do is add a bunch of things to it to get it moving, and I'll do that right now, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Put this thing together. I don't know what it is with NetJeb, but the numbers still don't seem right to me. I mean, the first two numbers are right. 6 and 4. Oh, I see what I did here. Look at this. Alright, they're still not right. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4. We need this to separate. What does this separate? Right here. So this goes down. Alright. Okay, see, I'm going to show you where I think this is wrong. There's a full tank right here. This is the 3-banger plus this tank. I don't know, it's not counting. It's not counting this. So this should have plenty of to get to space. So we'll make it work. But I don't know if it's got enough thrust to get it off the ground, because this is pretty heavy. We're talking 523 tons, but less talking, more flying. Let's get this thing in the air. See if she'll work. All I have to do is get into a low carbon orbit, and we'll be all set. And then we can put everything else together. I'm gonna shoot for like 80. Let's see how that goes. This might even blow up. Just freaking. It's probably gonna take a couple times. I might have some weak spots in this thing where it's just gonna basically fall apart. So put kill rotation on it. Let's see if we can get this baby in here. Minimize the vessel information. We don't need that. Everything's good. Let's see if I can even get this off the ground. Well, that wasn't good. What just happened? Oh, I know what happened. Oh, that laser system doesn't like. It causes these to blow up. I don't. Nothing personal against the guy that did this, but why would you cause things to blow up when it's trying to take off? Let's see if I can do it without these. Down just a tad. I also don't want it anywhere near my space station, because that would be actually bad. There we go. Getting some speed, and alright, I am back up. You guys, this is the first time ever, but I just had Jehovah's Witnesses knock on my door while I'm doing a video recording. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Seriously, guys. Seriously. It's actually on the recording, because I couldn't shut it off because of the way I just paused the game, but everything was still recording. Yeah, maybe I'll add it to the thing. Just a little comedy. But okay, here we go. So I am where I want to be. Right where I want to be. We need to go pro. I don't think this thing can turn prograde right now. Yeah, obviously not. Just keep killing rotation. We will wait until I hit orbit. I'm all kinds of happy because I actually got this thing in orbit. $62, 63. What are we at for? 28 seconds away, and I will lose my velocity here. 67, 18 seconds away. And there we go. So we'll get her back going. Level out a little bit. Oh, we lost our stage. There we go. Do not lose it too quick there. Oh, I really don't want to go that high. Alright, that's plenty. We can go like this, like this. Get me in a stable orbit, please. That's good. Go node in. 1 minute and 28 seconds. This does have lights on it. Nice. My first Starship going into space. Makes me really happy. Alright, let's fast forward this a little bit. Actually, you know what? I want to F5 it first. It's got 41 seconds for a burn, so that means I want to start burning at 20. Oh, I'm way off. Oh well. And it looks like I might not even use any of that other. Nope, I still have. Hopefully, I have 23 seconds left. That's why I love MechJeb. Because I can go like this, it'll tell me exactly how many seconds I have left, 38, so yeah, we're all set with this baby. It's too bad I had to get rid of the laser system. I was planning on doing some sciencey stuff with that, but I can't have it. It changes too much. I don't like mods that change aspects of the game I don't want it to change, like making I know there's a reason he did it, I just can't figure it out. Something about a bug or something in the game, but I've never had an issue with it, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is there. So, we have a stable orbit for my ship. And my dog is still going crazy because she just can't shut her face. It doesn't help that the people there did that. So, the question is, can I stabilize this? Stabilize? Yes. So that's stabilized. I really like my ship. For my first cruiser, no, it's not even a cruiser. For my first space vessel, it's pretty cool. So if you guys want to see, obviously this is an add-on from this expanded mod pack, one of my favorite packs actually out there because it makes everything look Kerbalized. If you go IVA, it unfortunately uses the Mark III cockpit that or the Mark II or whatever it is, the regular cockpit. But I also have added this. Now what this is a mod pack, but from the same guy that does these common berthing mechanisms. This is actually a space station module, but I will show you. Oh, and I also have, if you look right here, this is a crew manifest. Now, what this does is I can move around people in my ship. So I got the Harmony mod, that's node, which is this right here, and I got this. So say I want to transfer crew. So we'll take Bartlin here, and we will put him in the mod, this thing over here. So we'll just go out, and now he's in there. And we'll shut this off. Now we say, oh look, the guy disappeared, and you're right, he did. Which is kind of a bummer, because that means I can't go into... Oh, maybe I can. Nope. Alright. I was hoping... This actually has... I can actually control from here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'd have to put them all in there, I think. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, if anybody knows how to get into the IVA here, that's a bummer. This has a beautiful internal view. It looks like the inside of a space station. You got a couple Kerbals that sit up in here, over here. Actually, I can actually show you guys because I actually have this in our research station at the Moon Arch. I know we're getting a little bit off topic here, but I want to show you guys this anyway. I have a bunch of people here at the research station. They're researching the arch here. This is what I call my see, I don't understand why this one has the same thing, but I can use. They show up. But this is the inside of it. This is looking out the window, so you can't really see too much. This is sitting in the seat next to him, right by him. But if you look down there, you can see a bunch of Kerbals sitting down there. This is the coolest mod. I only like this. I wish I could add it to my space stations, but I don't really want to redo them right now. So yeah. And if we go a couple more over, this is them sitting at the table. We can see the new expression system. Everybody's all happy. We look up there. I love this. I wish people would make more mods with more internals like this, because it's the internals that I like. And of course we have Bob. Where's Bob? Do I not have Bob in here? Okay, there's Rob. Oh, I bet Bob's up here. No, or is he still over there? Bob and Rob. Or is it Bill and Rob? Yeah, it's Bill and Rob, sorry. From Bill and Rob's Adventure are here. Obviously they were making that joke about the rock over here when they had the big arch. I don't know if anybody ever got that. I have kind of dry humor, so yeah, I'll put a little link to that if you want to see that. So anyway, right now I think I'm gonna call it on that. I'm gonna start putting some more rockets together, and I think for the next episode we're gonna get the next two parts in there and we're gonna get it all together and we're gonna be all good on that. So as always, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. Subscribe, comment, and rate, and we will see you guys later. Let's take one more look at it. She's in space. Kind of a low mid Kerbal orbit, since we're about 100, but it's still plenty. The space cruiser is a working, and this part does have the electronics on it, so I love the lights. The lights in 0.19, actually I think I have actually gained frames per second with this, and the lights look a lot better in my opinion. Everything looks a little bit more crispy. I don't know, it just seems like things are working better now in this. I know it's using Unity 4, but we were supposed to get Unity 4 in 18.4. But anyway, I am talking too much. Guys, this is Malkuth 1974. You guys have a great time. We'll see you next episode where we'll get the rest of this baby together and we will have our first cruiser together. By the way, this detaches. That's what that detaches. I just don't want to do it right now in case I have to move it. So, see you guys later. Malkuth out.